Hi and welcome everybody to my Facebook Live. I'm Sandy. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada, Ontario to be specific. And it's always, I love Tuesdays because I get to show you some new things. So I have this open because we're going to be using the, hopefully you can see that, the Artistically inked bundle tonight. There's a whole suite. Tonight we're using the bundle. So let's just make sure everything's working. Hey, did you get my newsletter, by the way? Because if you did, then you know that there's a DSP sale starting on July the 1st. It's selected DSP, designer series paper, and you don't want to miss that because it's 15% off, which is awesome. Hey Sandy, welcome. Okay, so if you didn't get my newsletter, I do have the link to my blog in the description, and just pop over to my blog and a little pop-up will pop up. That sounds weird. And you just sign up for my newsletter there. I don't send a lot, but I send important stuff. Anyway, so here's the stamp set we're using. I have it right underneath here, but I don't know if you can see that better or not. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous stamp set. To me, it's very watercolor, and to me, it just gives me everybody that you feel like you're an artist. Elsie's saying, how do you get my newsletter? You go to my blog after the video. You go to my blog, and on my blog, a little window will pop up, and you just fill in the information there. And then whenever I send a newsletter, it will arrive. There you go. Anyway, so I'll show you the dies too. I do want to say this has probably like the most gorgeous paper ever in it. And check this out. It made the front cover. Whee! So here's the set. I am loving this. I have played with every stamp because I had to play with every stamp, you know. I love the happy birthday. I don't know if that's like retro looking or whatever, but I just love that. We're using best wishes tonight, and the hello and the thanks. It's you know, it's got it all. So love it. We're gonna be playing with this stamp tonight. I don't know if this one's distinctive or not, but it certainly looks that way. Now here's the dies, and there's lots, and we're using this one, and this one, and wait for it, that one tonight. So we've got lots of die cutting. I've done the die cutting in advance. I'm trying out a new table, by the way. So if everything looks kind of different and the color's not quite right and it's not lined up, well, that's why. I moved the whole 9 yards to this big long table that I just got. So there are the dies. And I'm not going to put those too far because I think I'm going to be showing you something. So we're making a couple cards tonight. Here's one of them. And we are changing the colors. The base on this one is Pear Pizzazz. Changing it. And we're going to change up these colors just a little bit. I'm trying to remind myself what I've used. Well, we'll find out in a moment. So this is the die cut, by the way. This is what it looks like. But I will show you that in hand. Now we're going to need grid paper, so I don't want to mess up my new desk. For sure. Here's our colors. Now this is going to look crazy, like a crazy amount, but you'll see why. Okay. Daffodil Delight and Mango Melody. I'm going to do those two together. Melon Mambo. Gorgeous Grape. And yes, Pear Pizzazz. Ta-da! All right, so if I line these up, and I'm using our sponge daubers, so if I line them up with their dauber, there's a really, really good chance I won't mix them up, which is kind of handy. All right, so as I said, I've done some of the die cutting first. So what I did is, I don't know if you're familiar with our adhesive sheets, but I thought it would be a handy thing to use. So can I get in that drawer? I think I can. Can I? I can. That's not it. When you use our adhesive sheets, you simply decide on what size paper you want. So let's say about that big. I did this separately, by the way. And you peel off the one side so it sticks to your cardstock, and then you run it through. Now, to be perfectly honest, I went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth a number of times, because as you can see, this is pretty intricate, and I wanted to make sure it was as easy, oh, there's one, as easy as possible to get the little pieces out. There will be little bits. We'll live with those because it's so pretty. So pretty. So what I need is, oh, I need my second piece of paper. So I'm keeping this because, well, you'll see why. Okay, so what I'm going to do is line that up with another piece of basic white. They're about the same size. It's my usual card front size, which is, let me think, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I may cut it down a bit. I don't know. We'll find out when I'm done. So, oh, we've got some new people on here. I see Janice. You did make it. Yay, Janice. And Marcy. Hi, Marcy. Alrighty. So here goes nothing. Okay, let's start with this. So you will want to keep this piece handy as a reminder of, do I have that upside down? Yep. Of where you're putting the color. So I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight and the Mango Mallee here. So you basically just start. If it goes over the lines, it's not the end of the world. Now, I do have to say, I saw this on Pinterest, and it was a Stampin' Up! Demo who had done something like this, although she didn't use the same backing, and she actually inlaid hers after the video, whereas I'm doing mine a little bit different. Okay, so I go to about, don't move. I go to about here. Let's just get started. Now, you know how we like to start off the page. I'm going to do that here. It's good and inky. All you want to do is basically keep this handy and also not move the paper underneath. Again, if it goes over, it's not the end of the world. So let's just take a peek at where that's at. Okay, so I'm going to have to go a little bit higher. A little bit out here, a little bit more. I can always add more if need be. So I thought that was pretty, but I decided that I wanted to add in a little bit of Mango Melody for the center of the flower, just to keep it, I don't know, add some interest. All right. And it doesn't even have to be perfectly blended in, by the way. Oh, and the other thing I was going to say is you can use your blending brushes. I just chose to use the daubers because they were handy and also quite easy to work with. I don't want it to be like look like a blob underneath, so we'll mess it up just a little bit. May adjust it, don't know. So we'll just keep closing them. So if you've missed the beginning of the video, it will be posting after the live. I think I was going to do this flower in Gorgeous Grape. So let's do that. And take a little peek as to where that's going to be. Now you stay put. Yeah, I'm off already, so I'm just going to move everything kind of down. I decided not to tape it, you know. Why would I tape it down? That would be like sensible. I like the noise the daubers make, kind of squeaky, squeegee noises. Did anyone else get a big storm? We didn't, but my friends in Kitchener-Waterloo certainly are saying that. Oh, I've been seeing pictures of like downed trees and poles and all kinds of things, and it looked like we were going to get the storm, and I think we're still kind of in line for it, but it hasn't happened yet. So hopefully it's not too nasty. We wanted my right down to the yellow, right down to the Daffodil Delight. We wanted to get my grandson outside and enjoy, now that it's the afternoon, of course, enjoy some of the nice weather. So he has a water table and he has a little play pool. So he's out there playing away, playing, and then all of a sudden a swarm of wasps came out from under the deck and stung him. Poor little guy. Boy, I could hear him from down here. I was setting up for the video and I could hear him screaming. I'm gonna go over there a bit. Over, eek. You know when they take off on you. We'll go over here just a little bit more. Again, we can always add. Don't move it. Again. Alrighty. Now, I think I'm going to do the pear pizzazz, and then we'll go in and get some of the other colors. Oh, do you need a re-inking? Okay, these might be subtle, but subtle's good. I'm reminding myself as to where the leaves are, looking at the original. Of course, I did it upside down, so I should actually have this upside down so I can tell, but that's okay. Now, one thing is, this is pretty delicate along here, and I don't know if you can see that I'm kind of like being a little bit rough with it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, all of this and the little swirly thing, there's one here and a swirly right there. I did choose a nice melon mambo, so it'll cover up the green if I make any oopsies. And you know what? It doesn't even matter if you make little mistakes. It really doesn't, because you put your effort in. I'm pretty sure I don't have to do this flower, but I'm doing it anyway. All right, let's bring that back again. So has anybody done this before? Oh, we're getting there. Done this technique? I mean, this is just a template. So, okay, stay there, don't move. Alrighty, I think, was it this one? Yep. Yes. Okay. Oh, get back on there. Taping is for sensible people. That wouldn't be me. No, no, no. Oh, don't go into the green. Just double check it again. Oh, it's down here, not up there. Oopsie. I messed up, but that's okay. Look how bright that is, and it just like covers it. Okay, in that case, we're coming back in with some more green. I should call that what it is, pear pizzazz. All right, and I think we can come in over here too. Almost done. This is, well, you know what? I think it may have taken me a little bit longer to get all the little pieces out. Again, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world at all. I mean, it's not like I was going anywhere. Although I have had my second vaccine, so I could. Ah, Kathy Jean, Northern Alberta is plus 40? We have nothing to complain about here, do we? Nope. I thought 32 was pretty hot and humid, but nope, not even close. Not even close. Let's bring that back again. Oh, I know what I just remembered. And I didn't even write this down. I can't believe I remembered. Tonight I'm doing the Stampin' Up! Mailing Selector. And if you want to know what that is, it's where Stampin' Up! Mails out catalogs for us. So if you have a demonstrator already, or are a demonstrator, you'll get your own if you're a demonstrator. And if you already have a demonstrator, ask for one catalog from them, because the new mini's coming out and I need to do my mailing selector. Well, I think I'm going to finish it tonight. There, I moved it again. Just going to go over that just a little bit more. So if you need a catalog, again, and you don't have a demonstrator, then let me know. Send me a message right here on Facebook. That's the green. See, that's why I test it. That's why we test it, to double check. Anyway, send me your address on Facebook and I will get you added. I'm going to be doing that mailing selector tonight after I've uploaded my video to YouTube and such. So, hope I didn't forget anything else. Let's see. Nope. I wish I could remember the name of the demo that I saw doing this. Setting up this little template. Okay, I'm going to just move those away because I think we're good. Wow, isn't that pretty? Hey, Bea, how are you? Yep, it's a technique that is worth a try. So that's pretty cool. let's just see it. We have a little mix of colors. We forgive ourselves for anything that looks a little wonky. It's not the end of the world. Yep, I like it. Okay, so I could leave it like this and just peel off the backing off this, but you know me, I have to emboss it. So this is the, and I'm not kidding you, this is the name of, this is not the name, this is the embossing folder I can never remember the name of, so I wrote it down again. I love this. It's like one of my faves. Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder. So let's get a good look at this, nice and plain. Oh, yep. And oh, Eric and Sandra, you're getting rain. Okay, I think it's a big system, a big system. And I am doing just fine. I did go out this morning to a nursery. Okay, don't do that when it's really hot, because in your mask and the heat inside of like the greenhouses is pretty unbearable. Pretty unbearable. I'm just going to do this off camera, so give me a moment. And I'm running it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. It's a weird angle, so it feels more difficult than it is. It's not difficult. Okay, so you know how much I love doing this. We just added some texture to it. And now I can peel this. Okay, so now, and you would have to know that when I moved my desk from, or my video from over there to here, that of course I misplaced my, you got it, take your pick tool. Alrighty. Yep, it is such a great folder, Janice, such a great folder. Now, you have to, because this is so delicate, you want to take your time. Don't rush it. So I'm not going to rush it for the video. I don't want anything ripping. I do not have anything standing in the wings, waiting in the wings for us. If I had my take your pick tool, I would have loosened it up in places. Especially these guys are, by the way, they're very delicate. So that's where I'm being extra careful. But there we go. Almost. Nice and slow. There we go. There it is. So the stickies on there, this is just the backing. That goes into, I don't know if I can recycle that or not, actually. And then you just place it. Now, what I found earlier on my, well, not earlier, I made it a couple days ago, that when I set it down, it was a little bit off, so I just picked it back up. Like it came off quite easily for me. Alrighty. Let's do this. Over a little bit. There we go. Nope, down. It's probably best to stick with the big flower and work my way up. Like I said, if anything sticks out, it's not the end of the world. Ta-da! And you know what I'm going to do? Let's do it this way. Turn it over, and that way. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I have got a card base. I decided, I hadn't even decided too much before the video. Yep, we are going with it. So this is Daffodil Delight cardstock, and it's cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And then, as always, see how it's sitting up a bit? You know that drives me crazy. You just get in with your bone folder on the edge, not the point, and then just look how flat that is now. Yeehaw! Alrighty. I don't think I have to cut this down. I think it's absolutely perfect. Now, on my other card, I went this direction for whatever reason, just to be different. This one I'm going to go here. So I'm going to glue that down. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're liking the card, because it's not my usual. Do I have a usual? I don't even know. The second card is completely different. Why do the same card, right? When I can change things up. So this flower's down. Here's the edge. Just want to make sure I'm not messing it up. Now, you know I use the liquid multi-purpose liquid glue / Tombow, so I can wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. If you don't put enough on, you can't wiggle though. There we go. Hello, beautiful. Now, I'm going to bring, I just set it aside. I'm going to bring it back in. I'm going to do the inside of the card as well. Wait till you see this stamp. It is crazy beautiful. Just make sure I'm going to do this the right direction. I'm going to bring in Gorgeous Grape. And there we go. Actually, I think I'm going to do it this way. So this is a big, I like to call it a blob. It's like a watercolor blob. Gorgeous Grape anyway. That's what I'm using. I forgot. I don't know if I said that. And I'm just going to, I'm going to go like this. Look, how cool is that? But wait, I can do this here and get a little bit more here, and I can do this here, get a little bit more here, so it's covered. That's just like a splashy looking background. Imagine how pretty that would look in Bermuda Bay, Pacific Point. Wow, that would be gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. All right, let's finish putting it together, and then let's embellish it, and then that card will be done. And I always say this, you know, you don't have to use a ton, but again, enough that you have wiggle. Now I could put this at the top, but I'd like it at the bottom. When you stand the card up, you can then see it. Oh, no, you didn't. You get over. There we go. And there we go. Almost. We need sparkle. We need basic rhinestones. And again, no take your pick tool, so I'm going to use my fingernails. Here. I'll use a few different sizes too. I like it to look like there's little drips of embellishments coming off the little greenery and up. And what else can we do? That's 3, but I think I'm going to go with 5. So that looks like it's falling down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe we'll do that again down here. Ta-da! Oh, well, that's that. Don't forget we need a sentiment. So, looking back at the stamp set, I used Best Wishes. I've gone ahead and used basic black, heat embossed it in white, and then die cut it. Remember this guy? I used it a few weeks ago, I think more than once actually, and it's your messages dies. So I had already dyed, I had a whole bunch of heat embossed things on one sheet, so I actually cut this into a little piece and just ran it through. Boom. So I didn't waste any paper down here because we don't need it. So I just thought that was the prettiest. Now here's something else. Did you know we have black dimensionals? It's true. I've not used very many. We have them in the large size and the small. And there we go. 4 little guys ought to do the trick. Our card is almost done. And I will, at the end of the video, I'll bring in all the cards. So this one's easy to tell if you took the backing off. Kind of like that. Kind of like that a lot. Oh, thank you. Now, where to put this? Since I did it upside down. See, I'm not opposed to putting it like right on top. I don't like it there. I don't want it there. I think over here is the winner. And if I change my mind, I can always move it. There we go. That is card number 1. Yeah, cool. All right, card number 2. Got to bring out all the goodies. I'm actually not going to show you the card in advance. Oh, what a meanie. But I am going to get all the goodies out that I need. We're going to use Mango Melody again. And I need my papers and my papers and more paper. We can never have enough paper. Hang on. And oh, whoa, that was the light. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I'm digging through this to look for that. Alrighty, let's bring this back in again. Mango Melody. You know how much I love this color. This color can never, ever leave. Never, ever, ever. This also looks like a blob, but it's a flower. And I'm not being mean not showing you the card. I made 2 of them just in case I goofed up, by the way. It's just that it has this really cute little surprise on it. Well, I don't know. I just thought it was really cool. Like, check that out. Looks like splashes of color. Love it. I'm pretty sure it makes that noise too. All right, so you ever get one that doesn't close all the way? This is the one. So always make sure they're closed. Alrighty. So this is the die that's going to cut this. This one's really easy too, because see how this looks extra, like a little bit flatter than the rest? Through it goes, through the machine, and da-da-da-da, there you go. It's like magic. Magic, I tell you. So these little guys, humor me for a moment. I have my tuxedo black, and these little dots are actually in the stamp set. Sometimes we don't use those. I don't know if you're the same way as me. Like sometimes it's kind of like, meh, you know, meh. But wait, this is so cute. As long as this is why I cut 2, just in case. Just going to turn that around. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just need some dots. And I see if I can see under there, just with this one here, trying to get that in there. Even if it's on the edge, it's okay. There. You know, if you do it again, you'll probably mess up. So that's the memento. Remember, we store them upside down. Regular stamp sets, the regular Stampin' Up! Ones, you store this way. But not that. Okay, so I just thought that was adorable. And also, so this is going to be the flower center. And that's why I didn't want to show you, because I thought it was just so darn tootin' cute. And I decided to cut the exact same shape in basic black, just so there's a little bit, it won't be on both sides, but just so there's the tiniest, there we go, little bit showing. So this is getting popped up on here, and I keep forgetting to put that on, so let's pop it up. And let's just bring these guys back again. They're the most handy. Is anyone, I'm curious, does anyone else love watercolor looking stamps? Don't think I can get a third one on. Stamp sets, like I think they're like the most gorgeous. All right, decide which side's up. I think we'll go kind of like that. I just think that's just so cool. Alrighty, almost done, believe it or not. Okay. So I think I'm done stamping. I am. Okay, so for this base, I actually cut it your normal half size. It goes a different direction, of course. Janice loves watercolor. I am not surprised, because you know they're beautiful and they're very artsy. All right, so awesome, Janice. Awesome. Hey, Valerie. No worries. You can always go back and watch from the beginning and check out card number 1. Okay, so I cut the paper at, let me think, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25, and then I cut, I wonder what they're doing up there. It sounds like furniture's moving again. Then I cut 3/4 of an inch off. Now you might think, wow, you're so clever, but when I picked up the original card, so this is gray granite? This is gray granite. The original card I did in smoky slate, it was already cut like this, and I went, wonder what I can do with that. All right, now here's those leaves. Like, look at that. They are so pretty. So, and this is going to shock you, by the way. I'm not even putting anything else on the front. Like, I'm not embossing. There's no layer. You must be thinking, what is wrong? Sandy's gone bonkers. But I haven't. Now, the cool thing about that, here's another thing. One, you can cut these, right? Use this section, cut it down here, then use another section. But you can also bend them, which is cool. You know, you have to put your glue dots. I'm going to use glue dots because I don't want I don't want glue. Oh, there's one little piece that I missed. See those little pieces? I did try to knock all those out first off. I'm just going to let this one fall the way it falls. There's another one. There we go. So we're going to hold that in place. And can I, oh, I do have scissors here. So in lieu of not having my take your pick tool handy, oh, there it is. Likes to stick to this though. Oh. Okay, so let's go about here. I just want it to stay put for a moment until we're ready. Okay, now, don't be alarmed. I'm going to cut this in half. It's too big for any spot and I don't want it showing. So, well, in half, yeah, I mean, being relative, you can't really see. This is a thick area here. So I'm going to take that glue dot and hopefully get off my finger. And hopefully it doesn't show, and it doesn't. Good. So I really don't have to do anything else. This can all move, and that's great. So I don't need that other half, in other words. But I will dispose of it properly so I don't find it somewhere. Okay, we're not done yet. So this, I'm going to probably go that way. Or that way. Or that way. I don't know. But we're not done because we have to put something on underneath. This is... This comes in gold and silver. It's in a package where you get the two. And what's it called? Simply Elegant Trim. And I'm going to do just a couple little loopy things. So that's why I haven't attached this yet. And we're going to see how this works. It's not going to look the same twice. I'll tell you that much. And these leaves are spectacular. I did use them. No, let me just think. I think I did it all on here. So we'll try it this way, see how it works. I started it's a while ago, a blog hop with a bunch of demonstrators, and it's called Positive Inkers Global Design Team. And we have a blog hop on the 1st of every month. I just realized I'm like way over there. Ah, silly me. Anyway, and we have a really cool blog hop. I don't know what everyone's making. It's going to be a huge surprise. I never know what anyone's making, actually. Let's be clear. And we're going to try this. I'm going to leave a little extra just in case I need it loopier. So I want the loops to show, so I can make these loops bigger. It's just a little something for underneath the card. Now, this is where it gets tricky because now your fingers are busy holding it down. Anyway, I do hope you'll check out that blog hop, because I'm really proud of my card. It uses this set again. Cool. And that's all I can say, because the rest is a surprise. Little loops, don't need a ton. Okay, I like that. So I'm going to then adhere right here. Go this direction. This is where having this ribbon on here really helps. It's not flying all over the place. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I said, speaking of flying all over the place. Holy moly. I just looked up at my screen. 50 degrees Celsius? That's crazy. I don't even know how horrible that would feel. I have never experienced temperatures that hot. Ever. Not even with humidity. And we get lots of that. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, R32 is seriously nothing. Absolutely just a walk in the park compared to that. Alright, and now we're going to get the big dimensionals. Now, the tricky part, oh, I don't want that to show. The tricky part here is where you have the twine, cord, it doesn't stick as well. So you kind of have to aim for spots. So like right here will pretty well work. It's just kind of, just play with it, you know. Oh, well that didn't work. Oh, we've already got the back off that one. All right, then am I going this direction or am I going this direction? Oh, I had it backwards. We'll see. And then you may find that after you've put this on, like I did, I had to go back in and add a couple glue dots here and there to hold things down. Not sure how many I can put there. Let's go here and find out. Well, let's just find out what happens. It's not the end of the world. Oh, yeah, I don't like the heat. I mean, I'm not bad if I'm at the beach or in a pool, but no, I'm not a lover of hot temperatures at all. All right, okay, so I can put one here. This is where you just start playing, and you can do this. Stick it underneath, plunk her down. Do we need any over here? No, that's stuck. That's pretty, there we go. Alrighty, but we're not done. We're not done. We still have to, they've got this strip here that has nothing on it. So, as mentioned, they have DSP. Here's the shiny side of this one. And this is from the, did I write it down? Expressions in Ink DSP. I just like the way these somewhat go together. They're not perfect. They just have to go, right? They don't have to be perfect. Oh, what set did the leaves come from? It came from the bundle, surely. It's the Artistically inked bundle. You can get the dies separately, but you wouldn't want to because these go together. But yeah, that's the bundle there. Or there's an entire suite, which includes DSP. This DSP won't be in the sale starting Thursday because it has shiny gold stuff. It's the regular paper, not the specialty, that will be on sale, 15% off. Okay, so not to mess this up now that I have glue on my fingers. So I decided I would make this go top to bottom. So it's 3/4 of an inch wide by 5.5, and just give that a wee slide over there. And then there we go. So when you, don't you dare move on me, it moved. Wow, paper doesn't listen either. It's like a teenager, isn't it? Okay. Just a little something, something. And then our little spot to write. Now for this, I want to leave a little bit. So let me just think, what size did I make this? 3 3/8 by 5 3/8. Let me just double check that again just to be sure. No, apparently it goes top to bottom. Wait, I have to cut a little, uh-oh, sorry, crash. Let's make that 5 3/8. Okay, 1 2 3/8 right there. So it's 2 lines under a half. If you like measuring that way, I do sometimes. It's just easier sometimes. Move that out of the way. That was our paper trimmer, of course. I'm glad I had it handy. I had it on a different desk further away. Alrighty, here we go. We are almost done. Let's go that direction. Alrighty. Now I don't have it going top to bottom just because I'm just being different. That's all. But I did leave a little space here. There we go. And I just noticed there's a teeny little bit of ink there, so I may have to put an embellishment there. So we're not done. Let me just see if I need to hold anything else down. Not really. But you know what I forgot to do? I do forget. I do. That one's going to be a bit tougher now that I've got the stuff on it already. Oh, this set is on your wish list, Janice. Excellent. Because you know what? It's gorgeous. And because, seriously, no 2 cards are going to look exactly identical, that means that is huge for me. We're not done. We have to put on, we need a little more bling. It is kind of plain because I don't have, oh, how about a sentiment? Oh my goodness. So this is the thanks from the Artistically Inked, I don't know why I can't remember that name, stamp set, and I fussy cut it already. I always heat emboss more than one of the same word. I just do. So that could go there, that could go there. I don't mind it there. The important thing is that it touches something, so it's not just pretend, floating around, not touching anything. I even thought, nope, not that way. But I think I'll do it right here just because of the length. All right, and I can't believe I'm getting more use out of these tonight. Okay, do. I like my dimensionals. I don't like when things, I don't like making flat cards. It's really really tough. Oh, the ladybug trinket, Sandy. You know what? I don't have those. Or do I? I don't know. I still haven't found everything. It's true. I know. And I moved a month ago. It's almost a month. But then again, I see my grandson every day, so I can't get to everything. Let's just make sure that's straight. And if it isn't, pick it up and move it. There we go. Just down just a little bit. And almost. We need to get our holiday rhinestones. Yes, holiday rhinestones are still in the catalog. I am absolutely thrilled. And I want these guys. So, let's see. Where are we going to go with these? Like maybe to there. You can tell I really like these a lot. I would have way more left, but I don't. And there. And I think I'll go right in there. Oop, a little further away. There. Ta-da! That was epic. Although, I have been talking a while. Okay, so here's the original, done in Smoky Slate. So they're almost the same. This one uses the hello, clearly, from the same stamp set. There's our Best Wishes card. I just love these. This little polka dot thing, to me, is just like, that is the be-all and end-all. Best Wishes, that's our card we made tonight, and this is my original. Oh, the original's up here. So there you go. And just the inside is just like, whee, so much fun. This one doesn't need anything on the inside. It's already, I think everything's on the front. There you go. I don't know if those are centered or not, can't tell. I love this little hello. And you know, I'm not a huge fussy cutter, but this is the way it is. Okay, my friends, I'm not centered. Anyway, my blog will be up a little bit later tonight. I just have to get everything uploaded, which is, when I say everything, I just mean the video. That takes a while to get onto YouTube too. I will add all the links, of course, after the video and a description, as usual. Thank you for watching. Do check out my blog on Thursday as well. I'll post the link here on Facebook as well. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye. Oh, I'm so glad you like the cards. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you. Thank you. You're sweet. See you next Tuesday. Have a wonderful week. Stay cool. Bye-bye.